Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If this is your first time joining me, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. My name is Egush, and I create content that helps people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you've come to the right place. We're going to start this episode by recapping the last one. And in the last episode, we continued building our library of dreams. And I'll just quickly show anybody that's missed that episode what we've done. So we built the first floor, extended the floor plan, which we'll get a better look at in a second. And we've also started building the second story now of our library of dreams. And of course, we're going to greet our animals, our cozy companions, such as Daisy. Oh, and Daisy's just decided to walk away from me. Dreamy's looking at us dead on with his big eyes. Hello. Oh, they're getting along really well. That's nice. And of course, we've got Oopsie. Hello, Oopsie Jr. She's showing me her bum. Hi. Hey, hello. How are you today? You good? You're looking at the tree. Okay, what's over there? Oh, and the flower too. Okay. Hello, Daisy. Did I upset you or something? No? Okay. And Wilbur, hi. Daisy and Wilbur are sticking together. That's nice. Hello, Dreamy. Hi. I can't tell if Dreamy's mouth is open or closed because one side is lighter than the other. And I think now I think I've maybe upset Dreamy a bit. No, Dreamy, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, Oopsie's the same. Nope. Because look, one side is lighter than the other. The top and the bottom. So does that, I can't unsee it now. It's almost like it's an open mouth. Like it's just surprised or something. Hello, Alina. How are you? Hey, you want to come with us while we commemorate a new dreamer? Come on. Yeah, so we're going to commemorate a new dreamer now, and then feed our babies, Lily and Zara. And then we're probably going to continue building our library of dreams for this episode. I've just realized I'm quite hungry, so I might need to nom on some food. But we should be okay. Now we've got a few steaks. I'm just going to eat one, just so we don't starve to death while we're commemorating this lovely dreamer. Lena, you okay? Hi, I'm going to get you to sit. Because you're always running around banging your head on things in here. And this lovely dreamer is going to be put on a maple sign. And I've had some indecisiveness while deciding what color to give this dreamer, but I think it's going to be a cyan or a blue. Probably a purple or a cyan, actually. Because whenever this dreamer comments on our episodes, they always leave purple and blue hearts. Let's do cyan. We don't have too many cyan signs. Glowing sack. We're going to need to go and get more glowing sacks as well, aren't we? And this lovely person can go here next to Zoe. We're still filling up the the wall over here. And this streamer's name is Icarus. Or maybe we'll do it on the bottom. Icarus the Poet. There we are. And Icarus the Poet has left so many wonderful comments on our episodes, but I'm going to highlight one from the last episode. And it reads, "Hello all my fellow dreamers and Egush. I'm so proud of you all for getting through the day. Now rest up. Thank you, Egush, for another video." This is just one of Icarus's many comments, and he always seems to care for the community, which is very important to me. And so I just want to thank you, Icarus, from the bottom of my heart. And you also mentioned that you had a poetry competition 2 weeks ago or something like that. And I'm curious how it went, so please let me know if you can how that went. And I'm going to give you a beautiful cyan dye now with some honeycomb. There we are. Wonderful. Quite like how the cyan dye looks different on different signs. So on a maple sign it looks like this, and on a oak sign it looks a bit darker, more of a blue. Quite cool. Alrighty, we're gonna go now and commemorate. Oop, not commemorate. Well, we could say commemorate the cats, I guess. because we're going to feed them. You'll have to bear with me today. I'm quite tired, but I am extremely happy to be here. I've been wanting to continue building this library the whole weekend, the whole week. Lily, hello. You're very vocal today, aren't you two? Who wants the cod? Zara's looking at me. Lily's looking away. So I think, oh, and Zara just nodded. Okay, Zara, here you go. Nom nom nom. And Lily, you want the salmon? There you go, honey. Enjoy. Take care of each other, please. We have had some wonderful comments directed towards Lily and Zara, so thank you for everybody that's been communicating with the cats. They really appreciate it. We're going to now head to the library, actually. I was going to go back to the farm and drop Alina off, but I realize now that we've got the second story kind of being built, we can actually put Alina on the bottom story and she won't be getting wet. Now the season has changed as well. We're no longer in winter here in our lovely world. It's spring or autumn. I think it's autumn actually. There's a lot of leaves falling off the trees. And so we're not going to have as much snow, which is kind of nice. We've had so much snow lately. But now it's more of a it's a warmer climate, which is nice. And all of the bricks have smelted, which is wonderful. We're going to also quickly just put some more clay back in the furnaces. We are running out of coal though, so just before we start, I might quickly just head back to the Garden of Dreams and get some more coal. Alina's still following me. Constantly shaking the water off herself. I think she really likes doing that, so okay. And what were we gonna do? We were gonna get some coal, weren't we? 22 in there, 27 in there. If we can get some from down here. Hopefully there's still a little bit left. I'm hoping. Oh no. We are running out of coal. Okay. There's a little bit more in here. Let's grab that. Here as well. Some of them have got 52 and the others have got 48. So we're grabbing a few from the ones that have got 52. And hopefully there should be enough to kind of finish what we're doing. We're going to have to get a lot more coal though, that's for sure. We've got a stack now. That's okay. I think that's enough. I don't think I want to get much more than that, to be honest. So. Got about a stack into 18. So what's that? 64. Oh no, we've got a stack in 31. So what's that? It's 95 coal we've got, which is plenty. Should be enough to get all of the clay balls done. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. Your day is beginning, and I wish you a very productive and cozy day, no matter where you are in the world. We're still connected here through this episode, and I love that so much. Oh, there's a hole here. Okay, we're going to put some glass down just so that it's covered. Don't want somebody to accidentally fall through there. The library is really starting to come along now. And in today's episode, I'm hoping to finish the second floor, at least the roof, kind of just get that done. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this this bottom floor here, because I don't want to start doing the walls and stuff yet. I'd rather kind of get the foundations and everything done first, if that makes sense. So I want to kind of build like a makeshift roof. Might even do it so that there's a third floor, but only on this side, facing the garden. You know? And on this side we can keep it as 2 stories. And kind of splice it. But I do want to kind of get the roof not done, but kind of, you know, start on the roof. So, okay, let's put some coal in these furnaces. 16, 16, 16. Wonderful. There we go. There's plenty of coal now. And let's begin making some bricks. Alina, I'm going to let her roam free for now. But I do think that if she starts getting a little bit rowdy, we'll have to get her to sit. And especially if we're starting to build the roof or kind of, the ceilings, we'll definitely need to leave her on the bottom floor because the last thing I want is for her to fall off and hurt herself. There we go. So we've actually got, quite a bit of, oh, we've got plenty. We've got almost 5 stacks of bricks now, which is amazing. It's wonderful. It's going to be really good for us to build with. And let's quickly grab some trumpet logs as well. I haven't checked if those trumpet trees have grown yet, but I'm hoping they kind of have. We'll grab some slabs. We'll grab a whole set of logs there. I'm going to start getting a bit of the mossy cobble as well now. We've got plenty of those, which is wonderful. Pretty much grabbing everything that I might be using for the build at the moment, and I think that's plenty. This is fine. This is fine too. I have a lot of ideas for when the library's finished to separate the sections, and that's thanks to some wonderful comments, which I will highlight when we do start separating the sections. But we had a lovely dreamer recommend that we separate the sections with carpets. So for example, if we have one section for children, we can separate that with carpets there. Another section here maybe for sci-fi or fiction, and that can be separated with carpets. So it's going to be cool to see all the different carpet colors. But we'll see how we go. I don't know if I have enough carpets to build like 5 or 6 sections, to be honest, but maybe we can make some. Alrighty, before we get started, let's mentally prepare. And I want you to mentally prepare for having a cozy rest. And if you haven't fallen asleep yet, then I just want you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. I often find that taking deep breaths helps me settle. Feeling the air enter your lungs makes a big difference. Calming yourself down a little bit. Slowing your thoughts. And just know how proud I am of you for getting through the day. There is a garbage truck about to pass my house, so I'm probably going to stop talking. But I do want you to know that I'm here for you. And as I start building, I want you to focus on the sounds of Minecraft to help you rest. Okay, I think the truck is gone now. So it should be okay for me to talk. Thank you for being patient with me today. I really appreciate it. And sometimes it's really important to be patient with each other. Oh, what am I doing? Hang on. I was meant to cut this off, wasn't I? Okay. So we'll need to figure out where we're going to split this. Perhaps we can kind of get rid of these. Yep, this one. Keep that tree separate. And we've got to figure out where we're going to split this. So I'm actually thinking maybe from here. No, it's still too wide if we split it there. What I want to do is divide this into half, kind of. And on this half we'll make it 3 stories, and this half we'll keep it as kind of 1 or 2. And yeah, I think from here it would be good. So from here we'll go straight across. Get rid of this one. We'll go straight across from here. I absolutely love watching the rain fall down as I build. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's been very rainy where I am as well at the moment. Whenever I'm walking from the shops or from the pools or anywhere, it's always raining, and I kind of love it if I'm being honest. It's one of my favorite things, the rain. Just kind of shed this tree a little bit, not too much. I do want to keep the trees pretty intact if I can. 3, 4, 5, there we go. I love having nature kind of incorporated with the buildings. Wonderful. Okay, so how does that look? Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm sure you can tell already, but this building is going to take us quite a bit of time to make. And that's okay. I want to do a good job. I'd rather do I want to make it perfect, you know? I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to building. And so even though I don't use symmetry all the time, I do like to take my time when I'm building. Sorry. One in the corner here as well. Cool. There as well. And here we'll kind of do the same thing. That one we can probably leave. One we'll need. Great. At the moment we're kind of just doing the corners and the pillars of the actual 3rd story here. We'll need some more blocks. Wonderful. I'll choice this one because I want to. Oh, okay, so this is kind of not meant to be here, right? Yep, that's okay. But then we can do this here. Yep. And then one there, and that's kind of the end of this section. Look at all the wood on the floor and stuff. We're gonna quickly just hop down. Oops, sorry, I didn't think that would hurt me, if I'm being honest. Now, where has Alina gone? Did I tell her to sit downstairs? I did, okay. I was getting a little bit worried because I hadn't heard her for a while. Alina, you okay? You're nice and comfy down here, aren't you? I want to put you next to the furnaces here. There you go, girl. You can enjoy the warmth from the furnaces. And we're going to quickly just put some new clay in here to smelt while we collect the rest. Which is perfectly timed because we're not really running out of bricks, but I have already used like 2 stacks of it, so it's good that we've got another stack there ready to go. Now we're going to just make another stack. Sorry, another 16. Perfect. And we can actually put all this in the backpack as well. In the last episode, I was looking for shears. I didn't realize that they were here the whole time. So thank you for those of you who mentioned that. I can be a little bit oblivious to things sometimes. I feel as though that's just how I am, so I appreciate it. This is wonderful now. To be honest though, I don't like that it's so symmetrical and straight going across, but I think this is one thing where I kind of want to keep it symmetrical and straight, so it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we may have needed to do that level 1 taller. Oh no, okay. Maybe we'll just do that now real quick then. So grab some stone bricks for now. Yeah, this level here and this level have to be the same. Now this is 5 tall and this is 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is, okay. We're gonna have to get back up there. Okay. That's my mistake. So we're actually gonna have to go 1 taller. There we go. This is gonna be the level that we're actually building on. I'm gonna have to go and collect all the bricks once I break them as well now. This shouldn't take me too long because they're kind of already all there. But yeah, there we go. I'd like to apologize for that. This is a... Yep, it is. There. Oh, I didn't need to break that one there. I hope you'll forgive me. I am a little bit out of it. A happy little accident today. We always have a happy accident in one of our episodes. Sometimes a few. I'm not proud to say, but part of life, isn't it? We go through life making mistakes and we learn from them. And sometimes it takes us a few tries, takes us a few attempts to learn from a mistake. And that's okay. Everybody learns at their own pace. And people are skilled in different things. So you might learn something a lot quicker in one subject that takes other people longer to learn. And it might take you longer to learn something in another subject. Something that's so beautiful about life is we're all unique and different in our own ways. And I don't want you to ever feel like you're not enough, because you are. And I can see the effort that you're putting in everything that you do. And I appreciate you so much. Very often we feel like we're not enough. And I have that feeling too sometimes. Here we go. We're going to quickly hop down. We're going to grab all of these loose bricks. And while we're here, just to kind of help us with what we're doing, we should probably do a few slabs. Just around the corners of these walls. Like so. Oops. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of school and syllabuses. There are some schools that do it really well. But unfortunately, a lot of the schools that I know and that I grew up with, what they do is they'll teach very specific subjects and they're not catered to everybody. And then people are left feeling a little bit like they're not enough, or, you know, they're not capable. That's so far from the truth. Everybody has their own talent and their own skills. And so if you are in school and you're feeling a bit down, maybe even university, because I felt this way in university as well. I was studying a certain subject and it was kind of a mandatory class that I had to do. but I wasn't very good at the topics that were being taught in the subject. And sometimes it's literally, oh, sorry, sometimes it's literally just because you're not interested in what's being taught. You just aren't, you know? Now, I did do this all the way around, and I wasn't supposed to because this side. It's okay though, we'll keep it as it is. Now we're going to hop back down. Wonderful. I'm going to grab all these stray bricks because we're going to need every single one. Every brick counts for what we're doing here. Wonderful. And so if you are feeling a little bit lost, or if you're feeling like none of the subjects you're doing interest you, then just know that it's not your fault. Hang in there. Hang in there if you can. It does get better, I promise. People always used to tell me, you're going to miss school when it's finished, you know, when you graduate. I have not missed school since I graduated. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you don't fit in. There's nothing wrong with that. Society doesn't have a place for every single type of person, for every single ambition, unfortunately. Yeah, they're still coming up with new fields and new theories for certain things because it's impossible to make a place for everyone. And so sometimes people feel left out, and it could be at different stages of life. But if you feel like you don't fit in, you're not alone, believe me. I never quite felt like I fit in, if I'm being honest. Oh wow, we have a beautiful, and the rain's kind of stopped and we have a wonderful night. Yeah, so I never quite felt like I fit in. With everything that I did, I felt like I had to adhere to a schedule or to a rule, you know, or I had to do something a specific way that I didn't want to. And I wanted to do things my way. And that's one reason why I adore Minecraft so much. And I love being here with you because we get to do things our way here. This is our world, nobody else's. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate that. Now, this corner here, as much as I like it, I do think it's in the wrong spot. We're going to quickly get rid of these and build it on this side here. Okay, now are we missing any blocks? There's one on that side, which we forgot to get. I think it's actually on the top there, outside. Over here somewhere. Am I looking in the right direction? Oh, no. There it is. We got it. Wonderful. Okay, so now the third story is kind of started being built. And I think that's great. And I'm going to kind of do a similar pattern to that, but maybe a bit darker. Maybe with tiled stones or something. But right now, kind of want to section off that third story on its own. So what we'll do is we'll build up there. From here. 4, 5. There we go. Then we can start to kind of section this off on its own. Maybe we can do a different material for the third story actually. Instead of trumpet, actually, nah, we'll keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. I was thinking let's change it up a bit, but to be honest, the library is a building where you kind of want it to look consistent. A library is somewhere safe. It's somewhere predictable. In my opinion, you know, you go to a library, you know what to expect. A peaceful environment where you can relax and just kind of be in your own zone. So I want to keep this as predictable as possible. Kind of just thinking though, we might need to are we going to separate this floor with that floor with there? I need to make maybe another brick wall here going all the way across. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Or maybe we could keep it inside. Interesting. Let's leave it as it is for now. We'll just finish the flooring for it here. The floor plan. feel like I'm a construction worker and an architect at the same time. There's a lot of skills that go into building in Minecraft. You have to think about the design, the types of materials. And so people, you know, like our parents and stuff might not understand it, but we definitely do. We can see the level of depth that we have to put in. And you can definitely see when a building in Minecraft has a lot of work put into it compared to when it hasn't. Wonderful. Now I'm not worried about doing floor patterns and stuff at the moment because we're still kind of building the base of the structure. Foundations, I like to call it. Grab some more planks. Don't need too many more because we're almost finished now. Oops. Wonderful. Okay, this is kind of the third floor now. And does have to be separate to this other level. And we do have to add a bit of symmetry when we start building the roof of this. So the roof of this level will start here, and it'll go up from here, pretty much in line with that. And the roof of that will be separate. And so we can probably get started on the roof now, if I'm being honest. We'll need to try to figure out the design for the roof because I want to do it really well. What I was thinking is we do something like this. We start with a stair here. Makes sense? Or maybe even out one. But before we do that, let's go and let's go and gather all the materials that we've dropped onto the floor. Once again, we're gonna do a quick jump, so just brace yourself. Look away if you're scared. Go. We're just gonna grab any stray blocks that we've left here on the bottom. Another one on this side. There we are. Wonderful. Alina, I want you a little bit closer to us, if that's okay. I'm gonna bring you upstairs now. Look at her. Hello. She's looking at us. Come on. Come with us. We're gonna take you up here now. Yeah. You want some sun on your skin? There you go. Or fur, I should say. I know there is skin under there, but fur. We'll leave Alina there so she can watch us while we build. Wonderful. Yeah, so the next step would be doing the roof at least of this level here. Let's get started on that, shall we? Let's build a little staircase going up, just so we have ease of access to the roof. There we go. I think I made this a lot. Hang on. Made it a bit more complex than I needed to. There we go, that's better. Just going straight up. Cool. At least that way we've got a way to get up now. And we're going to get rid of this layer here. Wonderful. Library of Dreams is starting to come along now. Just going to grab all of those stray pieces of wood now. There is quite a few. Oh, did I drop one all the way over there? I saw something there. Nope. I'm seeing things now. Alright, wonderful. That's all of it, right? Yes, it is. Oh, there is a piece of wood there. Okay. I had a feeling I saw something there. Where is it? It's on the floor? Yes, okay. I wasn't seeing things. Easy to doubt ourselves, isn't it? Very easy. Now, I do remember saying we were going to make a second staircase here somewhere, and I still kind of want to, but I'll have to do it a bit later, I think. Let's get rid of the other side here as well. And I've kind of learnt my lesson. We're going to stand at the bottom this time to save time. Elena's such a good dog. Alright, before we get started on the roof of this first side here, I do want to quickly just go down to the stonecutter table and see if I can turn some of these bricks into, maybe even if we just type in brick. I was looking for a shade a little bit darker than that and a little bit lighter than deep slate, and I just don't think we've got that, fortunately. Yeah. Dripstone. Dirt. Don't want to build this out of dirt, that's for sure. Hmm. Okay, maybe we'll just stick with the normal brick. Normal stone brick. Where are we here? Stone brick stairs. Sorry, stone bricks, I should say. I'm just kind of thinking I wanted to do the plated. So we might have to actually smelt some cobblestone here for this instead. I'll show you what I mean. Cobblestone cooking. Maybe a little bit more. We actually might have to go and just look for a bit of coal if we're going to smelt all this cobble. I'm sure we can find a bit of coal around here if we just put the helmet on. That's a respiration helmet. For those of you that don't know, that allows us to breathe underwater for much longer. And so we can see a little bit of coal around here. We're just going to grab a bit while we're here. There we go. Maybe let's make a quick air pocket for ourselves as well. Okay, there should be more coal still because we are close to the surface. I feel as though that's where all the coal spawns. We are getting a bit unlucky. Ah, there's another coal vein over there that we can climb into. Normally I do get a little bit I don't want to say upset because it's not really upset, but I like keeping the area around our home as untouched as possible. So getting materials from around here would kind of normally bother me, but coal is such a common resource that I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried at all. I just realized that we're probably going to have to repair our tools soon though. I just saw a maple leaf fall all the way into the water here. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's not much else down here. Oh, there's a bit of coal there. A little air pocket for us as well, which is wonderful. That's lovely. We're near a lot of caves down here. There's a bunch of lobsters, I think those are, as well. Oh, we can see Aristotle. Look, over there. So we're at the same level as our aquarium, pretty much. We haven't seen Aristotle in, I think, 2 episodes. Maybe we'll go and say hi to him as well sometime this episode. For now, I think we've got plenty of coal to put back in the furnaces there in our library. Wonderful. We've got almost a whole stack. More than a stack, what am I saying? Good. Good, good, good. We've got 2 stacks almost, I think we had, which is plenty of coal. Awesome. Now what I was going to say is, see these stones here? I remember a long time ago when we were building the aquarium, we could put stones in, and we did get a darker dirt gravestone, stone bricks. Here we go, plate, stone plate. This was when I was building the sunset overlook, actually. I think it was. All the way over there, we've got the sunset overlook. And over there, when we were building something, I remember looking at these stone plates, and they looked pretty cool. I'm just wondering if it's going to be the right look for the library, that's because it might not be. Let's grab like 4 of these, just because we don't want to we don't want to overcompensate. We're not going to stick with it. But we can grab 4, just kind of see how it looks on the sides. Does that look too... Yeah, it does look a little bit kind of too strong. It's very striking, in my opinion. So we might have to just stick with the normal bricks. So get some normal brick stairs. Got plenty of those. Stone plate. Oh, those are plates as well. Okay. We not bring normal stairs? Interesting. Okay. I'm almost certain that we would have normal stairs somewhere. I might be wrong. There we go. Okay. Let's see how this looks as well now. You might be thinking, Egush, why is it taking you so long to make this decision? But this is a building that's going to be here forever. So we have to make sure we know what we're doing. And yeah, we can always change it, but I'd rather make the right decision at the beginning. In the beginning. Does that make sense? There we are. That's much better. I like it a lot. Very cozy. So we're going to make a large amount of stone brick stairs. And we're going to use those with some vertical slabs maybe to do a nice staircase going up on the roof. Here we go. The whole stack. And now let's put these back in. 2. Bricks we don't really need. Put everything in here for a quick second. Yep. Those as well. I'm just thinking now. Take that one off too. I'm just thinking we should probably also make some vertical slabs with those stones. So let's grab the stones that we've got. Put them in here. See if we can make some vertical slabs. Stone brick vertical slab. There it is. Wonderful. How serious do these ones look? Stone plate. Oh, we can't even make stone plate vertical slabs anyway. Plate. Oh, we can make diorite, but not... oh, we can make stone plate vertical slab. That's okay. We'll stick to these stone bricks vertical slabs. Just need a stack of those for now. And that should be enough. Now, we can pair that with these slabs and with these stairs and start getting an idea of what it's going to look like, which I'm really excited for, to be honest. Let's head up here. And now, as I was saying before, I would love it if it started kind of on this side. Or maybe on the other side, actually. Let's grab a few trumpet slabs as well. Now we've got to figure out how we're going to do this, because this is a hard part of this build. I think the longest part is that part there. So that's kind of where we'll have to start it. We're going to get rid of a little bit of this tree here. Yep. This one here. This one here. And what I'd like to do is build some slabs. And from there, do something like this. There we go. Gonna work? Kind of does, but maybe it has to be one lower. There we go. Yep, that's fine. I like that. Right, get rid of that there. And from there, kind of want the edge of it to be one level out. So from here, what I wanted to do was maybe a vertical slab, not in that direction though. Let me do it from here. There we go. Yep. And I kind of have to figure this out now, but I'm thinking we do another stair on top. Oops. It is going to be hard to do it out one because just see how that looks. That's okay. It doesn't really look too connected though. We can't do a half stair, can we? Where we put it like there. No. Okay. I'll think this through now. What if we did slab? No. So do it the other way this time. Yep. And then another stair here. Oops. It'll have to be the other way for that. There we go. Get rid of this one. And then see if we can... Wonderful. Okay, I think that's perfect. Have a look at that from outside. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do another slab there. And we kind of rinse and repeat now. So, yeah. Oh no, that's not going to work there, is it? I know I'm overthinking this a bit, I think. But, yeah, okay. I'm just playing around with the different designs and seeing what I can do with it. Oops. She's being a bit silly. We have a beautiful sunrise though. Wow. It's wonderful. You can see we've still got a bit of ice from the snow. Wonderful. Almost like you can see through the ice to the bottom of the water there. Wow, what a beautiful glow. It's wonderful. Yeah, sorry. You'll just have to bear with me while I while I figure this out. Actually, maybe we could have kept that there. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then maybe do a slab pointing outwards. Ah, but we can't do it from there, you see. That's the problem there. Yeah. And we'll need to do a staircase here as well. Wonderful. Okay. That's not too shabby. But on this side as well, I kind of wanted to start one level down, like we did it with the other one. I'd like it to start from... yeah. Sorry, Mr. Tree, I am kind of getting rid of a few of your shavings. You'll forgive me. There. And then like so. Wonderful. And a slab there. Yep, I'm happy with that. And then it kind of goes up from there as well. So what I want to do is I don't want the stairs to be all along here. I want them to go up in angles, which is what we're kind of doing right now. One more on this side too. Slab. And then again from here, we want it to kind of go up on an angle. So can we do it on this side? No, we can't. Hang on. We can do it here and one on top. There we go. Same with this one. Yep. And then a staircase at the top here. Hopefully that's going to work. It's not going to, is it? Oh, yes, it did. Okay, wonderful. Now I kind of wanted this to be vertical. Let's have a look at how this looks first. I want to see. We're adding a lot more detail to this one. Gonna have to get rid of all of these though. No, it's not really working. I have to kind of come up with an actual pattern and a design for this to work, you know? Okay, let's get rid of all of this real quick. Maybe we'll just go back to the basics. I don't think I have the level of skill needed at the moment to do what I'm trying to do. Because I am envisioning something, but I'm not able to make it a reality. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we just need to take a bit more time and practice until we can get better at something. But I feel like my current skill set does not allow me to do what I'm trying to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. What if I just did vertical slabs the whole way? Like, what if I literally started here? Sorry, those are horizontal slabs. What if I started here? Oops. There we go. One there. Get rid of this and that. See if I can put one here. There we go. And then we literally just went up like this. What if we did that? Would that work? Maybe it would. Ah, but see that one we need to do the same and it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to keep going sideways. Okay, well let's just do it how we wanted to do it. We're going to keep getting stuck on these leaves, I feel like. Yep. And yeah, that looks. Yeah, that's kind of very similar to what I wanted. And then what we do is we get rid of the brick where it covers the brick, like so. That's perfect. That's literally what I was looking for. Alrighty. I think we've just about figured it out now. The problem is from here it gets hard because we need to not have it sideways here. So how are we going to do that? We'd have to do it from this angle maybe. Oops. No, doesn't quite work, does it? Well, let's link it up from the other side. So from this side we'll do the same thing. On there. On there. In fact, what if we did tile there and a tile here, like so. And then from there we did this. Yep, there we go. Same thing. I think maybe we'll need to kind of just build a couple in advance to do this properly. Do you kind of see what I'm trying to go for here though? I hope you do. On there. On there. It's gonna be hard to envision it until it's kind of done. That's the only problem. Oops. There we go. And this one goes even higher. There we go. And this one goes even higher. Oops. There we go. I think that's pretty much as high as we'd want to go though. For this side. Now this side we still have the same thing. So 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Here are a couple of these leaves. Yeah, so I've had a few experiences in life where I've been wanting to do something, but my skill set just doesn't allow it, unfortunately. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you have to put a lot of hours into something to get really good at it, you know? Okay, I think this is perfect. Perfectly angled. Is that correct? Oh no, I missed one step here. Sorry. This is meant to be one higher. One higher, higher. Get rid of this. One high, and then one higher here. There we go. Let's just see how this looks now. That's perfect. All we got to do now is get rid of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of these down at the bottom level now. That, 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 that. But these vertical slabs, I haven't had a lot of experience with them, but I do get to do that now, which is really cool. I'm learning a different style. All these different types of blocks, they all have their own uses and their own like designs that you can make with them, you know? And that's kind of what we're experiencing at the moment. So once again, here on the corner, let's do it how we did it. Stairs with the slabs. There we go. Oops. Beautiful. That's fantastic. Same here, right? Oh, kind of. What did we end up doing? Oh, we did slabs. Okay. Well, how about we change that into stairs? There we go. And we can get rid of the bottom level. Wonderful. Beautiful. That's great. Because I want to make this level kind of pretty much how it looks now, but we can add one more vertical slab here to finish it off. That's excellent. Do the same thing on this side now. Yeah, this is going to take me a little bit of time. I do apologize. On this side, but that's what we're here for. We're here to spend some time and relax together, aren't we? So, same time, I'm very happy. Do one there and do one here. Is that as far as it goes? Okay, in that case, how about we do it this way? So from about here, on there, and where does that go? All the way across like this, up until here. So maybe from here, we do the same thing. And this can be like a mini version of that. Does that make sense? Yeah. All the way across to there. Yeah. Let's see if we can make this work. 2, 3. Same on this side. 1, 2, 1. Oops. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure that's okay. Yeah. Oop. There we go. Yep. And we kind of want to continue that pattern all the way across. For now, I might just have to kind of... Sorry, give me 1 second. For now, we might have to just put some makeshift blocks in just to get this done. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Kind of just coming up with this as we do it. If that makes sense. Come on. How come it's not working? There we go. We have to face this way, right? Not too much. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to go down just for a second and collect all the ones that we've dropped because we are running out. Let's quickly make our way down without hurting ourselves because there are Lots of lovely people sleeping right now. Oh, Alina, I'm so sorry. I left you in the rain. I'm sorry, honey. Come. Come downstairs. Come. Put you back under the shelter. She can't wait. She's jumping down the stairs. Come down here. Come. Now I'll smelt something to keep you nice and warm, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely lost track of time. There we go. Maybe we'll put one in that furnace as well. We can put it up. So we can kind of make her nice and warm. There you go, Alina. I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, we're gonna go back up and see if we can... Gosh, how did I get back up? Go from here. There we go. Okay, we'll have to get rid of a few more of these logs here. We have collected... That doesn't really show us. Cool. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Collect all of this here. Cool. We'll need one more on top. Okay, we should be able to fix this now. Up here. Should be perfectly symmetrical the whole way now. Yep. Oh, wonderful. Now we get rid of all of the spare corner parts. Oops. I was not meant to fall like that. Okay, let's take a quick break and go and get some food. Because the steaks we want to save for Alina. We have rabbit stew, but I don't want to eat that just yet. That's a very special meal that we found in the snow. We traded for it, and I want to keep that for a special occasion. Sometimes though, when it's life or death situation, you kind of have to just use what you've got, unfortunately. So I kind of feel like we're going to have to eat that eventually. But we have plenty of different foods here. I would love to put all these building things away for a second. I'd love to make a new recipe. Oh, some chicken soup. Do we have raw chicken? Oh, unfortunately we don't have any raw chicken. Just collect a bunch of different ingredients for now. Potatoes. And just see if we can make anything. Bread, wheat, sugar, seaweed, sweet potato. Oh, got a sweet potato. Wow. Alrighty, let's see if we can cook anything with these. We can. We can make a ratatouille. Let's make one of those. We can make a nice vegetable soup as well. I personally am not a big fan of soup, if I'm being completely honest. I do like certain soups from my own culture, but I'm not a big fan of soup in general. So I know a lot of people love soup, but I'm just not a big fan. Oh, pasta. Okay. Can we make pasta? See, I do need to get into these ingredients. Raw pasta. Oh, that's right. We need to get a knife and a cutting board. I think we'll dedicate an entire episode to cooking. Like MasterChef. So we need to make a knife, which is very easy. And then we need to make a cutting board. Right. Very easy to make these. But we'll hang on to that idea for a second because I feel like cooking is a very deep topic and I want to give it the attention it deserves. For now, we're going to have a bit of vegetable soup. Nom 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 nom. And a bit of ratatouille. Nom 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 nom. And now we're nice and full. Bowls back in there. We've got like a double hunger bar as well, you can see on the bottom of the inventory there, which is wonderful. That means we're very full. Comfort, nourishment. Great. Luckily we take things pretty slowly in our world, so we won't need to worry too much about being overnourished. but it's good to have that. Now we've got some bricks and some vertical slabs still. We're going to do this side this time. And this side there's not much to do, unfortunately. But I would love to do... maybe from here. Can't really do it from here. I want to make one more on this side though, maybe going across like that or something. Maybe just from here to here. Might even be wise for us to do this from here. Just realized. Yeah. Get rid of it. Go from this side too. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we do it kind of starting from the corner. That might make it a bit cozier. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Oh, and it kind of makes it perfect for this as well. Yep. Okay. Wonderful. Now, if we start from the corner here instead of where we started before, it does make a difference. Because now it feels like the building floor is covered completely on the corner. It's a small thing, but I feel like it does make a difference. At least for me it does. And so I'm happy to do that. I want to make things feel as safe and as cozy as possible. So that's what we're going with. Do the same thing on this side. Five. And way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wonderful. It's perfect now. Ooh, okay, can make that jump. Nice. So those are the corners of the floors. Do one more on this side. Now, that's the part that's a bit tricky, because we'll have to build it up until about there in level. And then we'll need to make it reach itself somehow. We also need a bit more of these vertical slabs, so let's quickly go and make some more as well. We no longer need that one there though. It's great. Same with this one. No longer need those. Wonderful. So we'll just quickly collect the loose slabs that we've got. We do have a few. And then we'll go and make some more, because we are going to need some more. One more over here somewhere. There. Elena, you okay? Put a lantern next to you, honey. There you go. Now, vertical slabs. I think we'll grab fresh ones. Can we do it with the bricks? Surely. No, really? Well, maybe we can just do it this way then. I know we can do this. There we go. That's 50. Let's do another 11. And now we've got a stack and a half almost, which is plenty. It's plenty for us to build with. I just want you to remember that there's never a rush here. We're always taking our time with everything that we do, okay? I have to trim this tree a little bit more. Just until we figure out how we're going to do this side. I actually think, like I said before, we should start somewhere here. and go from there. Oh, I need to get the stairs as well. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, alrighty. Let's figure this out. So, if we start from here and go all the way across, it's going to end up in the middle of the building. That's not something that I really want to do, but we could section it. So that it'll be half there, and then it kind of leads to this part. So it's kind of like a box, a triangle box. Probably not making any sense. I'm so sorry. I guess I'll just have to start and see where we go. Got slabs to work with? Yeah, we do. Okay. I think I finally figured this out now. You have to be looking quite literally perpendicular to where you want to build these. Okay, let's see how that's going to look. Go up, up. And then from here, it's going to turn this direction. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's make this go up, up, up. Oh, but once you've put the first one down, you have to go sideways. Isn't that odd? I don't mind it. Okay. Let's get up there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I think that's fine. So build this all the way across. I think maybe from here we'll have to pivot, actually. So double thicken it, and then pivot this way. Give me 1 second. Go to this level for a sec. Goes up, 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 and then it pivots in this direction. Maybe all the way across. Just see how it looks for a second. Yep, yeah, that's fine. That looks fine. Nothing wrong with that. I do think we have to pivot when it gets to this block here, though. So literally right here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up from here. Yep, get rid of this here. That one. We have to put something underneath it. Okay. There we go. Get rid of this one as well. So up. 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 And then not quite on the other side. Yes, okay. Excuse me, Mr. Tree. Sorry. I know I'm annoying you today. Trees have massive underground roots, so I'm not too worried about this tree. We just quickly somehow drop to that. Thank goodness, I don't want to drop too far. Now we can get rid of these. Up, up, up. From here we want to make like a little bit of a pivot, so let's quickly get rid of these. How are we going to do that? We'll need to... No, we'll need to do it from this side, I think. Like this. There we go. Connected, but we can connect it like that. Sorry, Mr. Tree. There we go. Down. How's that starting to look now? Yep, that's much better. And while that's happening, we'll need to start on this side as well somehow so we can link them up. So let's do a stair here and a staircase there. And a slab, ideally. We get a slab as well. Sorry, Daniel. I'm just going to check you in the backpack for a second. I have a lot of trauma from putting Daniel in the backpack, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe we get rid of this layer here for a sec. And we just start it from here. Yeah, I think that would be the best way of doing this. Literally. Really? Let's go this way? I thought I had figured these out, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. Now I have an idea for this one, where we keep going to the corner, at which point we twist it. So from the corner here, we keep going. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. From here it twists in this direction. Does that make sense? We'll figure out the kinks later. We just have to kind of keep marching onwards for now. Sorry, I'm a bit high here. And I don't want to drop and take damage, so... There we go. Somehow need to do... Hang on a second. Here are these. Needs to be one more up there. Okay, so we need to restart this side, sorry. Because there does need to be one more up there. Wonderful. And then from here it kind of turns in this direction. Does that make sense? Yeah. We also don't want to turn without this one. So it turns in that corner. And then it keeps going up. Oh, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that. So from here. Keeps going up. Is that gonna work? Somehow has to link with that one though. That's the only thing. I love it. It's looking really nice. I just have to get this kind of sorted. Once this is sorted, it's going to be amazing. Get rid of that one there. This is the same thing. It gets to the top, it turns. I don't want it to keep going up, but we can't. Unless that stays at that level and this rises to it. I think that's the only way we can get this done. Okay, we'll do this with bricks. Hang on a second. There can be a pillar here. That's legit fine. This needs to pivot here. Yes, wonderful. And then one more pivot, like. And then from there it goes up again. Does that make sense? So 1, 2, 3. And from here, yep, pivot. Till it reaches this one. And then from here. There we go. Wonderful. That's the peak of it. That for a second. Wonderful. How's that all looking? Get rid of this for a sec. Going a bit more efficient at this now. Yes, that's wonderful. It's not making sense at the moment, but it will in a second. I actually think we might need to just bring this up. You just bring it up like this. Wonderful. Wonderful. Come on. Nope. Come on. There we go. One more. And it actually links here. But then this one needs to go higher and higher as well. So that's where it becomes a bit of a problem. So where does the peak? The peak is here. The peak. Okay. let's start shaving so we can see where we went wrong if we did, but I don't think we went wrong. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. Look at this. Okay, the rain has stopped, which is wonderful. I do need to jump down into the water, so once again, brace yourself. There we go. Just so I can collect this mountain of brick vertical slabs that we've dropped. There's heaps on the inside as well, I think. We'll go inside and grab some. Hello, Alina. Yes, this is perfect. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. Gonna go up into the corner. Oh, okay, so over there we kind of needed to make it go up again a little bit more. So let's do that. Get back up there. So from this part up here, this actually needed to go up one more from here, like so. And then from here, this is fine to become like a block, no problem there. But it still has to continue going. That's actually where the peak is meant to be. Shave that. Shave that. That should hopefully look a lot better now. Kind of does. You might be better off just from here. Hmm. I'm just thinking now, might be better off extending this till it reaches that. What do you think? Kind of like that it's on the corner as well, though. I don't know. Hmm. Maybe on that corner we can bring it back down. I want this to go all the way up and then... Or what we could do, right? Let's get to the corner where we kind of did all this. Get rid of these. Yep. And this one here. This one. I'm learning a lot from this experience, which is really nice. So this can go up to the corner there. That's fine. Then it has to come around and then end down here somewhere. But that's the problem, right? Is that it can't. Very hard to do that. What we could do is turn that into a corner, like so. So it goes up onto that. And then from this side, yeah, from this side here, it goes back down. Need to do it. But then, like I said, it's going to have to go all the way to that corner. And that's where it becomes a bit of a problem. Because then we have to extend the actual building. But let's give it a go. I'm kind of open to trying things at the moment. So if we extend this out, right, until that brick, that goes up there, stops, then comes back down this direction. So we'll do stay here. Like that though. It's not working for me. There we go. Stay there. And a stair here. And this is good because it allows us to go from here to the other side as well. This side. But yeah, so we're going to go sideways like this. Gonna have to shave the tree a little bit. Sorry, Mr. Tree. Oops. Yep, that's fine. And then on this side, we'll have to shave this off. Just gonna shave all this off for a second. Just kind of good because I was a little bit on edge with that corner there, but I don't have to be anymore because I know what's happening now. Come on. Normally I'm pretty good at these stairs, but I can't do them today. We go a bit lower. The other side though. Nope. Do it from this side. There we go. Wonderful. And slab, slab. Slab, slab. Wonderful. All coming together now. Yeah, so from here it goes up in this direction. Oh, it kind of has to stop there, does it? No, it doesn't. One more here, or one in the middle. Perfect. Get rid of all the extras. Shave it all off. There we go. Yeah. Let me come somehow get this to reach the top. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Come on. There we go. No, this isn't working. We need to do a slab here. There we go. Go back to the tree. Yes, that's fine. This just doesn't, this is not meant to be here. It's meant to be one further down. Let's drop onto that slab corner for a sec. So we're actually meant to do there. Meant to do a slab here. There we go. And then this is connected here. If we can do one more on top of this. Sorry. Okay. These, yeah. There we go. Okay. How's that looking? Much better. Much, much better. We might have to just get this to go across and then down somewhere here. Or it's just very difficult to make them meet. That's the only thing I'm struggling with at the moment. Like I'd love to make them meet somewhere up there, but it's just so difficult. Let's give it one more go. One. And see here, this one wants to keep going up, but this one doesn't. That's where it's a problem. Because this one wants to literally, let's drop here for a sec. This one wants to go up one more, but this one can't go up one more. So this is where it becomes awkward. So we'll maybe have to make it that, but then it's uneven for this one. It's even for this one, uneven for this one. Kind of like one of them's always gonna lose. What if we just leveled it here? Might be our only option. So we make a brick pillar here. Like so. Going all the way up. Until this reaches it. Sorry. Yep, one more. Yep. This might be the solution. We just do a brick pillar, which separates them both. I think that's the only way we can get this done without having it feel too awkward. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Wonderful. I think we figured it out though. That took me quite a bit of time. But it's good to know that we can figure it out. Wonderful. This is going to be kind of like a beautiful corner of the building now. It's going to look wonderful. Yes. We're going to have to quickly hop back downstairs and just grab all of the materials we've dropped while doing this. We have made a lot of progress. It doesn't look like it, but we have, because figuring out the roof is probably the hardest thing. And when I was building the brick house over there, our actual normal house, the roof was, I made the roof and then I had to take pretty much the whole roof down and redo it. And so I kind of learned from that that the best way to do it is to get it right the first time. And so I'd rather spend more time getting it right the first time than doing it incorrectly and then having to take it all down. Does that make sense? That's what we're doing here. And I think it's going really well. Beautiful. This is great. Now it's pretty much done. It is. It's actually pretty much finished. All we have to do now is lay these inwards. I've got to figure out what we're going to do for that though. I'm happy to do a layer here now. We can get rid of this and this. Jump down there for a sec. Sorry, I didn't think I would take damage there. Because I feel like we need to make this an actual pillar going all the way down now. And so that's what we're going to do. There we go. Close it off. And we're going to head back up. And see if we can extend the building just out to that. So that means that we'll have to get rid of these for a second. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we can keep this as it was. And just make this, just for this level, separate. Make it unique. Just for this level. To keep this as it was, that's completely fine. And then just for this level here, which is, yeah, this level here, separate this like that. Break this one and that one. There we go. I don't see a problem with this. I think that's fine. We will need to, however, because this is a separate level, I want to do trumpet wood, but we've got to be a bit careful with how we do it. See, this should be a pillar here. There we go. Maybe at the very top we need to figure something out for this. We do that and then we get brick slabs, which looks like we're out of. I'm sure we've got some downstairs. I'm almost positive. Just want to see how this corner's starting to look now, because we do have to worry about it. Yeah, this is fine. We do need some brick slabs to finish off that corner though. There we go. And you see, if we grab these, we can actually close this off. I was wrong. What am I missing here? Because the trumpet slab's on the top, that's why. Okay. I was wrong. I've been wrong a lot in this episode. Okay, that might have to do. We don't really have much of a choice. Let's see how it looks on this side though. As long as it looks kind of finished. Yep, okay, perfect. That's perfect. Now this I'm happy to connect. Cool. Alrighty. Wonderful. Now just for now, for the third floor, because we're going to be doing the roof now, we're going to add a layer of slabs. Should have just kept these the way they were before, if I'm being honest. Because we don't want to fall off or anything while we're doing this. of these. Wonderful. I cannot believe we are already in March, by the way. Kind of blowing my mind. Like how fast time is flying. Absolutely shocking, isn't it? Seriously. Okay, so this is where it gets really fun. Because the inside of these vertical slabs is actually going to be brick. Or we could do trumpet logs. I just wonder how we could do that if we do decide to do that. How do they look? They look fine, right? So we could technically do something like this. Yeah, but I was thinking something like that would look really nice. The trumpet logs, we have to be a little bit careful because if they look too smooth, it's going to ruin the immersion of the library. Let's go and have a look from the other side. I think it looks okay. We have a look at what different types of trumpet we can do. Otherwise, we're going to go back to doing bricks, being honest. No, none of these really work for us. Better off keeping it as it is if we're going to use it. But once we start, don't forget that we're going to be adding vines and stuff as well. We don't want too many different colors. For a second. Maybe just go to brick. Oh, what if we did like... I just had a really good idea, I think. What if we did like brick walls infused with glass? Now, we don't have any brick walls left, I don't think, but we can see if we can make some more. Oh, bricks, bricks. Get the trumpet wood. No, yeah, we don't have any brick walls left. Okay, hang on a second here. We put bricks in here. We can make brick walls, and we can make brick vertical slabs. Okay. So, grab all of those and grab some vertical slabs. Let's see what we can do here. This might be another good learning experience for Egush. We have a beautiful day on our hands. Sun setting. We've got a bit of rain for the sunset now too. That's wonderful. Brick wall, vertical slab. Brick wall, vertical slab. Actually, on this side, let's try it the other way around. So on this wall and this side, we'll do vertical slab, brick wall. Which one do you like more? We have to choose here. Oops, that was an accident. This is where it'd be cool if we could do, if this was live and you were watching, you could vote on this. How we were doing it. So we can do slab and wall, or wall and slab. Now, wall and slab definitely suits, sorry, slab and wall looks a bit better in my opinion actually. Because slab and wall, the corner of the wall, like it does connect, but it doesn't look as nice. Just trying to figure out how this is going to look. See, there's going to be little gaps. We're going to have to somehow figure that out. No, that's not really going to work for me, is it? It might have to be brick wall and then slab. On second thought. Yeah, like so. Oops, sorry, that one stayed as well. Something like this. Come on. Oh, can't get up there. Interesting. Now we are going to put windows here, but for some reason it's not letting me put them. There we go. There we go. So we are going to have like windows here. just meant to stay at it. This doesn't look as nice from the inside, but from the outside it will look amazing. Just have to figure out. Is there from... It's going to be laid like this. We're going to have like a window here, right? There'll be windows. That's fine. From the outside, this still looks wonderful. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to layer it so that... We might have to get rid of the brick walls on the corners and just do normal brick for them. If I'm being honest. Grab a whole stack of brick and chuck them in the corner. There we are. I think that's fine. No problem with that. It's going to be such a cozy building, I cannot wait. It's going to be so cozy. Oh, I guess we have to keep this as bricks, do we? Oh, we'll have to do carpets or something. Oops. Yeah. Maybe we could just do it like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And once again, this will have to be layered with brick. The stone is always on the outside, and the brick is on the inside. It's layered, and I'll show you what I mean by layered in a second. Come on, why is that not working? Seriously. There we go. Wonderful. Like so. Get rid of these. Perfect. Excellent. Maybe a window here. This corner will have to be. It's just going to have to be an actual massive brick corner, like so. And there's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. Wonderful. Let's keep layering it for now, because that is kind of the next step. Oops, this will have to be another brick corner. Perfect. Yep, that's fine. Let's quickly just build more slabs on this side, just so I can see a bit more. There we go. Get rid of these. Excellent. We'll need one more. Heck, we could even just do around there. This is the next side we'll have to layer. Oops. I am just thinking now, like maybe instead of brick we do trumpet wood slabs or something, but I don't know how that's gonna look. Let's give it a go here, just to give it an idea. If we did trumpet wood slabs instead. Come on. Yep. I'd have to look at it from outside once again just to see. A lot of layering going into this building. But do you see how nice that looks from outside? That's like layered inside the stone. That's why I wanted to do the stone on the outside of it. How does the trumpet wood look? Actually does not look bad. I wish it was daytime so we could tell properly. Okay. There we go, that's a better look. Yeah, it actually doesn't look bad, if I'm being honest. I do think the brick looks better though, because there's a bit of a clash between these three materials. You'd rather keep it with two. And like I said, once we add like, we're going to have stone balconies and stuff as well coming off the library. at least the third level. But once we had the vines and different like overgrowths coming off of the sides of the library, it's gonna make it look really nice anyway. At least this way we know we've tried though. We know we tried it and we didn't like it, and that's fine. At least we tried it. Always better to try and not know. So try and know than to not try and not know. 3, 4. Perfect. We're gonna have to hop into the water. Please brace yourself for a second. Wonderful. I'm gonna grab all the stray wood and slabs that we've dropped. Alina, you okay? She's chilling. Okay, wonderful. Let's keep layering, shall we? I really appreciate you being here for me while I build this. Because this is not an easy task, and it does take a lot of focus. And even though I am tired, I'm trying my hardest, and I just want to thank you for being here. This isn't a very flashy episode, we're literally just sitting here together, building. And it's something that means a lot to me, if I'm being honest, because this is something that I need to do, this is something that I want to do, and sharing it with you, as monotonous as it might seem, it's special to me, and I know that I'm here, and I'm trying to help people sleep and rest and stuff. But at the same time, this is so therapeutic for me, and having you here just means everything to me. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I've said that like 5 times now, but I really do. I really, really do. Start shaving, I should say, as we do. This is the biggest wall, so once we finish this corner part, it's gonna be fun. Sorry, I keep tripping when I shouldn't be. Not good. Good. Here we go. Next part begins. One more. Yeah. Perfect. From here it's not too hard, we just make a slab. Oops, that's a wall. Sorry. Slab there, and then that's it. Perfect. Now we can go back down once again and just shave all the outside. Beautiful. I'm gonna grab all of the missing, all the lost soldiers, we should call them. There we go, that's all of them. And now we're doing the other side. We are running out of these slabs. Let's just make a few more real quick. Can we turn this into anything? No. Alright, the crafting table. No. Sideways? Nope. What if we did it? No. Yeah, it looks like brick walls are pretty much permanent then. But we can use these brick slabs at a 1-to-1 ratio to make. There we go. Now I've got another stack of them, which is wonderful. And let's continue. I have also lost track of time a little bit today, and that's okay, because I'm enjoying myself very much. I hope you're enjoying yourself as well. That one there. Okay. Just do a quick slab. right here. All the way across. Gonna help us in the long run. Because now we have to do this. Oh, sorry, not there. Sorry, I did this wrong. Oh, maybe on this side here, I forgot to do it one level up. It looks like I did. Yeah, so... It's meant to start here, realistically. We can do one here just for sake. For good sake. There we go. And then from here, we're kind of starting. 1, 2... 3... 1, 2, 3... 4... 5. And one more. It goes 6 high on this side. 6. There we go. Done. Ah. I got a bit excited there and I dropped a bit early. My apologies. I'm gonna shave it all now. Wonderful. Beautiful. Great. Grab all the excess. There's definitely some on the floor. Oh, there isn't. Wow, we got lucky with that one. Okay, cool. These are done. This side's done too. It's a very small one to be honest, but what we can do, make another pillar here. Literally just another pillar. Now we've got to figure out what point of these we close it, and I think there is good for that one. Obviously on the top of these. So literally from this slab onwards. Yep. Which means we'll need another vertical slab here. Because you always want this to be one higher. So again from here. Yep. One slab in between. And now these bricks have to basically connect with each other. Oh, actually, maybe we do it from the top. I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. So get rid of these. Brick. Get rid of the brick. On the top here, we'll do an actual... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Now this will be the top level of this one. And it goes pretty much until it reaches that. But we do need to be a little bit careful because they're going to have different ceilings. So some will be taller than others. Get rid of that. Once again. Yeah, so you see this one's going to reach a different level compared to the other one. So these will reach here, that's fine. And these ones are quite low, this ceiling on these ones. However, we will need one from here as well. Yeah. This. Yeah, perfect. So this will be the ceiling level for this one. This is going to be a little room by the looks of it. It's cool how we've built this now because we get to kind of see how it's all going to come into shape. Here, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same length. Yep, 4, 4. This one is fine as it is. We can make it go not all the way across, but pretty far. Alrighty, the next step is figuring out how we're going to do fillings in between, because I feel like I have to just do stone bricks if I'm being honest, all the way across or something. What if we did stairs? What if we did stone brick stairs? Excuse me, Mr. Tree. Like this, all the way across. What are your thoughts on that? I think that'll work. Like that. And we'd probably need to get rid of this then, wouldn't we? And do a slab instead. We're gonna grab stone slabs. Yep. Now when I get one level up, that it kind of looks like. Can we get rid of that brick? No, we can't. We have to keep it there. Cool. So we're gonna have to have a lot of stone bricks going across. Just to check, let's go on the other side. There we go. Sorry. No, I was trying to get on that side there. Hang on. Let's get up there and do the same thing and just make sure it kind of looks okay. So from here, yep. Go back one. Sorry again, Mr. Tree. Different tree. The trees are all connected, so I think when I say Mr. Tree, they will understand what I'm saying. 3, 4. Yes, perfect. They are kind of connected. That's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping for. Wonderful. So from here, do the same thing. Maybe we could leave it as brick at the top, eh? Just wondering. I'm trying to figure it out now because technically we could. What looks better? We have to decide what looks better from down there. So do one level of brick like this, right? Then let's go down. See what looks better from down here. I think the stone looks better, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think it does. Let's do stone. Oops. There we go. Wonderful. Trying to come together now. From here, we're just gonna keep going with the stone. Until, I don't know. What are we gonna do this until? How much where we are now? We'd have to go like this. Yeah, that's fine. Another stone there. This is gonna have to connect to that somehow, if I'm being honest. But for now, let's just keep doing the pattern that we were doing. This is the roof of the building, so wonderful. We've got to figure out where it's gonna reach this side as well. So how about let's keep it at 1, 2 levels and then do this side. We'll have to kind of balance it out because otherwise we're gonna have an imbalance of the levels. Because this side is gonna meet this side now, right? So you're gonna see this side meeting this side, and we won't want these here because otherwise it's gonna look a bit awkward. So that meets, and that's fine. And from here we'll have to do this side. So we kind of have to go off both of them for this and make it look as this is perfect. You like that? And the fact that we layered this before is coming in quite handy now. So this will be 3, and then 3 from that side. 1, 2, there we go, 3, and then they meet, and then 4. And it's good that they're layered now because that's what makes this so much easier. Because they're layered, we don't have to really worry about I am also kind of wondering, what if we didn't do this level like this? What if we went from there into a slab? So, slabs on the corners. Maybe even from there into a slab. Yep, same with this one. Slab. And then from here, oops, wasn't meant to do that, sorry. But from here we can do like, I don't know, on the corner we'll do windows or something. And here we would have to do slabs too, that's the only problem with this. Okay. It is dying to come together now, it looks beautiful. Yeah, I absolutely adore it. Let's go on this side now. Start. We are running out of time. In fact, we're pretty much at time. But just want to keep going. Just a little bit more. 3, 5, 7. We could have even done slabs all the way across and saw how that went. That would be a lot more difficult to pull off though. Because with slabs, see, the stairs are okay because they're layered a lot easier. If we did slabs across the whole way, let's give it a quick try. Like for example, from here, what if we did slab, slab, and then here we'd have to do another vertical slab. Do we have more? Yes, we do. Vertical slab. So get rid of this. See, then we're getting rid of the layer a little bit. Oh, we can't do a vertical slab anyway. Right? No, we can't. Okay. So the way we were doing it is pretty much the perfect way anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Did we drop any? No, we're good. Yeah, there we go. And it becomes easy from now on because we know what we're doing. We just start doing layers and layers for the second story. It's gonna look really good, to be honest. And then we're gonna do the third story completely separate, which is gonna be nice because we're gonna have one massive, massive triangle like this. And then 2 smaller ones, one there, probably one like that. We'll separate that area, and then another massive triangle like this, finishing it off there. It's so good. Really, really good. Cool. We've got 6 stairs left. Let's do a couple more here. 2, 3. Just 3 on each side, maybe. Other side's already done, that's right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's good. Really, really good. So what did we do? We did the third story here. We did a bit of thing there. We covered this story. A few lanterns down on this level as well. We covered this third story here. We also got started on the corners. Now that did take us a little bit more time, but for good reason. Okay. I think it looks okay. Yeah, for good reason. We are learning a new technique on the corners of the building. And don't forget that I am still learning the game, so you'll have to be a bit patient with me. But it looks wonderful. We're gonna grab Alina now. Slowly head back down to the farm. And we're gonna leave all of our building materials in here. Just trying to decide if I'm gonna need anything else, because we have enough cobblestone to smelt into brick. I have plenty of stone, you see this? I don't think we're gonna have any problems with the stone. We're gonna store all of this in the chest. This one. Wonderful. We're gonna grab Daniel back into our hopper. I do have a bit of trauma from losing previous Daniel, so we've got Daniel Jr. now. Did have 40 glass on me. Where did I put that? Okay, it's in here. Cool. Hey, Alina, you ready? Let me give you a steak. You've been such a good dog this episode. There you go. Nom nom nom. And let's take you back to the farm. It's a big work in progress, isn't it, this library? I'm enjoying every minute of it, though. Trying to really come together. So many different ideas for the library, especially when we start adding dreamers in there. We have so many lovely dreamers that love reading. And I read a lot of your comments, of course. I read as many as I possibly can when I have the time to, and I respond as well. But I know from reading so many comments that so many of us love to read, and the library is going to be perfect for that. We'll have to find a animal or a companion for the library, maybe even a few. So we'll have to do that as well. Hi, Alina, you okay? We might even move Lily and Zara into their own little section of the library. Make it a little bit harder for me to feed them, so we'll have to think about that. Maybe if we make a path. About that, we make a path from the garden to the library. So once I commemorate a dreamer, I can go on the path and feed the girls or something. We'll have to think about it a bit more. But yeah, we can definitely start commemorating people in the library in the future. It's definitely in the future. But for now, my friend, I'd like to thank you so much for being here. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm so glad you're here and I'm just proud of you for getting through the day. I wish you a wonderful evening filled with a lot of rest and comfiness, and I will see you in the next episode. Dream on, my friend.